Everybody has a podcast.
What up? Hey, welcome in to the show. Everybody has a podcast. Woo! Every Monday night, 9:30. And the dirty's yours truly. What's my name? Oh, yeah, Grant Mills. Yeah. I got Whis coming in shortly.
J.Wiggy, take out the trash!
You know, I know, we know, J.Wiggy here. On Everybody Has a Podcast, blah, blah, blah. Grant Mills, what's happening, my friend? Good to hear your voice again. You made it through the weekend. Another weekend. How was it?
Made it through another weekend. Not bad.
Nice.
Rather uneventful, although I'm trying to get back into a routine of going out. I was gonna go out Saturday, but Saturday evening rather, and I said I'm gonna take a gummy and just take a nap. That didn't work.
Ooh,
I took a gummy and passed the fuck out.
Yeah. How heavy was the gummy? A heavy hitter?
No, not really. I mean, they're pretty good about knocking your ass out though. I'll tell you that. I got them at the liquor store. They're not bad.
Yeah.
So, how was your weekend?
Yeah, I actually took a gummy. Man, was it Friday night? It must have been, yeah. And probably a little lighter than yours. I'm a lightweight, but I swear to God, though, I knew Saturday I could sleep in a bit. And man, you get the best sleep on some gummies. I think mine's just CBD gummy, but it's a heavy dose to get some good CBD. And best sleep I get. I mean, I slept straight through. I think like 10 fucking hours, like a baby. And long week last week, quiet weekend. Still working on my man cave / J.Wiggy ultimate game room. Did some yard work outside by the deck, which leads to the room itself. So trying to make it nice for all my friends when they come over this summer. It's that time. What a fucking beautiful weekend. I didn't even really get out and enjoy it.
Yeah. You should have got out and enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm saving my energy for when I see our friend Javaris in person.
Oh, Jarvis Beavers. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jarvis. I forgot that's my friend's name, Jarvis.
Jarvis Beavers. Impending nuptials
Yeah.
coming up. And so, yeah, man, that should be some good fun. Should get to
Yeah.
see people and places and things.
Yeah, we'll get it'll be exciting and thrilling and yeah, saving my energy up. But I do. This time of year is one of my favorites. I got down a little beer, a little whiskey this weekend while I was working. Nothing beats hard work after work beer. That's another topic for another time. Your favorite beers, because I see that circulate all over social media, like the airport beer or a shower beer. Or the hair of the dog.
Beer. What kind of alcoholic do you have to be?
I've heard of people saying that's one of the best, and a lot of people like it. I'm actually kind of indifferent on that. It seems really inconvenient. I don't think I'm a. If you're a fan of a shower beer, let us know here at the Everybody Has a podcast and why. Because I'm with you on that. It seems to be really popular. Guys like the shower beer. To me, like I said, it just seems really inconvenient. Like you're gonna get water splashed in it.
So what were you did? You were just doing the man cave work this weekend, or are you doing other shit?
Yeah, mostly man cave work. I did take the kids out this weekend to the skating rink. Have you been to a skating rink?
Did you go to?
I went off of a 280. You know, yeah, they haven't updated since you and I probably last went there 30 years ago. And it was
any milfs in there?
You know what? Some, yeah, actually some. The DJ was probably 60 years old, and he did limbo contest. And this guy comes out, skates from the DJ booth, and he doesn't have a legit limbo setup. He has an extendable mop handle and is just holding it in one hand, so it's kind of bending in the middle and just letting kids fly under it while the limbo song play. And then you still heard Chicken Dance and all those other skating rink classics. And that one song, what is it? The funky music, slick DJ, fog machines, and laser rays. You remember that shit?
Missed it.
Ah, well, you didn't miss much.
Misty Wood. Whis, what up? What up?
Nothing much. What's up, guy?
What up, Whis?
Oh, man. Just chilling, dog. How was your weekend, man? What lose it?
I mean, it was pretty cool. I was just, didn't do too much. Kind of a laid back weekend, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I've just been kind of chilling lately, y'all, and I like it a lot, you know? Sitting back, have a morning cigar, and read the paper, or maybe my Kindle, y'all. Man, Wendy fixed me some coffee, y'all.
That is just the dumbest shit I've heard all fucking day.
Kindle.
Fuck you, stupid motherfucker!
Calm down, calm down. All right, Whis is in the building, everyone. The boys are back and home again, my boys.
Whis a firecracker.
Whis must have got him some. Well, maybe he didn't get none. Maybe
he's had a slow weekend. Everybody had a relaxing weekend. So
I'll tell you what, I got me something this weekend, man. I had sex with this girl this weekend, Justin.
did you? Did you had sex with
With this girl? I had sex with this girl this weekend.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, she was so dumb. She thought Old English 800 was a college course.
I guess that's funny, y'all.
Oh, man. Did you catch any football this weekend? I didn't even get to catch any, man.
Yeah, I actually watched Birmingham just completely annihilate Memphis in USFL play, and caught AJ McCarron, another Bama boy, also annihilate in XFL for the Battlehawks. Man, motherfucker had 6 touchdown passes for 420 yards. How appropriate. Um,
Whoa.
Whoa, but yeah, a little bit. I wish I could catch more. I always feel like we talk big about USFL and XFL, and I love it. And don't get me wrong, I've watched a lot of games, and I'm still a big fan. Still will rest on what I said last week. It needs to merge. But there were some good games this week. A lot of good action, and Birmingham looks like the contender in the USFL this year, and I think St. Louis will probably be that contender for XFL. So, yep, caught a couple of games, but the ones I caught were fun to watch. How about yourself? Anything?
I actually got into some frisbee golf a little bit, so feeling good. I did terribly, but I'm glad to be out and just being out. It's and I think next week is supposed to be nice. I don't know. After that, it could be butt hot from there on
Ooh.
out. I don't know. Everything's always ever changing in the weather world, but this weekend was a good one as far as getting out and just enjoying the nice weather. Let it go.
Did you now when you played frisbee golf? I may have asked you this. Do you have your own set of frisbees, or a couple, or how do you? I mean,
Yeah,
I guess you have.
I have my own like little lunch pail.
Okay,
It's like one of those
okay.
little lunch pails. I saw a guy the other day. He had a big backpack full of that shit. Man, I'm not that good. I just got a few of them.
Yeah,
Got enough.
it's fun shit. I saw it at a sporting goods store, and they had the uh, assemblies. I guess you've got your, like golf, a driver, putter, something a little mid range frisbee. So it's pretty cool. I respect that. But yeah, I've seen those guys out there on the course when I drive by there. There's one that I drive through pretty regularly, and they will have like a fucking huge bag, and they probably have like 100 of the motherfuckers in that bag.
Yeah, I'm not that good for all that.
No, but I guess I guess it could make sense. You probably, well, I'm not going to say you do. I'm sure you're excellent, but you could probably lose some, so you probably need a couple of backups.
I ain't never lost one. I'm not trying to lose them. Bastards can be expensive. So I
I
try to
heard,
fly
yeah.
my shit. I'm not fucking like just leaving that shit.
Fuck it.
I'm going home till I get my damn discs, man. Oh, let's go ahead and check out the phones. All right. We got Franklin in Kentucky. What up, Frank?
Hey, boys, my name is Frank. I'm from Kentucky. Frank Leonard. Frank Leonard here. I just want to ask you, boys, how you think Calipari and them Kentucky Wildcats is going to do with this basketball season? He's been fucking up. What do you think about him and what he's doing? Go Wildcats. Love you, boys. Have a good day.
I don't give a fuck. We got Gretchen out in L.A. Ooh, Gretchen, L.A. What up?
Hi, fellas. This is Gretchen from LA. How are you?
Oh, hey, Gretchen.
Pretty
How are you
good.
doing? I love that name. Gretchen. It's got a built-in grr in it.
You're so funny, Grant. I just want to ask you, fellas, what's your favorite sexual position? Mine is the wheelbarrow. I'll hang up and listen to your response. Love the show, boys.
Oh. The wheelbarrow. Wow.
The wheelbarrow. God damn.
Man. Oh.
I'm the best at all sex positions. Skip the tongue twisting, Whis Creeper tradition, yeah.
Shut up.
He
What?
didn't get on.
Listen, I'm just an old-fashioned guy. As far as sex positions go, I mean, listen, you got the good old classics, man. I just love them all, yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just I'll take it if I can get it, man. To tell you the truth, but I don't really have a preferred position. I guess Well, I don't really know the golden arch.
No.
I just throw one out there.
Man. Some happy scissors or a rocking horse. Countertop.
Cowgirl's helper.
Yeah.
The J.Wiggy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
most people embellish the shit that they actually do. Everybody's gonna hit it from the back or hit it from the front. That's about it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. The Sphinx. That one's kind of interesting.
Eiffel Tower?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh, wait a minute. Pisa?
Pizza?
Pisa,
I
Pisa,
mean,
Angole, Angole. I don't, man, hey, I'm gonna be boring. I like doggy style. Yeah, I like, yeah.
Who
There you go.
doesn't? That's the
Yeah.
that's the key to unlocking your load right there, sitting from the back, and especially
I
when
like
they.
the seated wheelbarrow, yeah.
Oh, wow. There's many variations on the wheelbarrow there. Okay. All right. What was yours, J.Wiggy? You didn't give us one.
Yeah, I just listed them. I'm classic doggy style. Now on the wheelbarrow, though, I mean, are you actually, sitting there pumping it, or is it like the wheelbarrow races as a kid you didn't pee, where you're holding their feet and they're walking around the room and shit?
I think she's got her legs wrapped around you backwards, like, and her arms forward, like the wheelbarrow.
That sounds like a lot of fucking work.
That sounds, yeah. I feel like I'm too old for something like that.
I feel, yeah, that's like something when your marriage is failing. You're gonna try a couple of Hail Marys to. Maybe we should try the wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow.
Yeah. And nothing changes. It still sucks.
Hey, man, sometimes that's just how it is in a loveless marriage. Let's go to Harriet in T-Town.
Harriet.
Hey, now, this is Harriet from T-Town. How was your weekend?
Oh, pretty good, Harriet. Pretty good. How was yours?
Good.
Very good, very good. I just got one question. I'm going to have and let you guys respond while y'all's knowledge and all of that. Do you think the Birmingham Stallions will take it again? I think they will, child. I'm going to hang up and you guys have a great evening now, you hear? Love y'all.
Probably, aren't they? Didn't they win this weekend?
Yeah, it was 42-4. 42-2. Wasn't even close at any point in the game. Birmingham 2 weeks in a row. Was a standout team. I think Harriet's assessment's right. It's just with USFL and XFL, we've talked about this. The hard part of predicting it is it's such a new league with such a small group of teams. You don't really know. How do you really rank them? It's still so unknown. New Orleans Breakers and the Gamblers, Maulers, Generals, Panthers, Stars. Who the fuck's good? Who the fuck's bad? But with that being said, yeah, if you watch the Stallions this weekend, I mean, they played like a lights out professional team. Got a lot of good talent on there. So I'd agree. I think if I had to make a bet today, Stallions would have my money, and especially they've been there before. I think they can do it again.
I think the New Jersey General's going to take it all, motherfuckers.
I actually don't have any idea. I think probably Birmingham will, because they're they won last time, and it seems they're doing well right now. I need to keep up more with it, but this past weekend just kind of got away from me.
Yeah.
And,
I think it helps, too, that Birmingham last year had the benefit of playing in Birmingham. I mean, when you're the home team...
that's true.
Yeah, every week you're really the home team. They're going to say, well, Birmingham is the away team this week. Everybody's coming to see Birmingham because you can see the difference when they do play in Birmingham, but it's not the Stallions in the stadium. You have 6 people attending versus your regular 400. So, no, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Help! Help!
Talking down on my stallion, Jack. I got a hat.
I do too, motherfucker.
Oh, Hat Brothers. Hat Brothers.
Hat Brothers.
All right, let's go ahead and just get into the news. Yo! So we got odd news, video game news, and maybe a little bit of news in the sports world. What is going on? I know you got... Oh! I know there's Simpsons fans out there. J.Wiggy likes the Simpsons.
Love them.
So, Simpsons fan reveals secret joke in 31-year-old episode. This article is by Ethan Gack. The Spinal Tap parody episode was hiding a funny punchline. Die-hard Simpsons fans have a near encyclopedic memory of every joke and reference throughout the animated series. Decades long run, except for maybe one. A punchline in the third season was basically impossible to hear until someone recently used audio software to decode it over 30 years later. The joke appears in the third season's 21st episode called The Otto Show. Bart goes to a Spinal Tap concert, which sets in motion a series of events that leads bus driver Otto to lose his job and end up living with the Simpsons. Early in the episode, Marge worries the concert will be too loud for Bart. Homer says he went to plenty of heavy metal concerts and never had an issue, only for his tinnitus to take over while ringing out Marge's response. The secret joke was originally teased long ago by the show's writers in the DVD commentary. Jeff Martin said at the time it had taken them forever to write the line, which then they proceeded to mix down so no one watching could really hear it. More recently, video editor Whis Rayburn decided to use Adobe Audition to filter out the noise and boost the levels from Marge's voice. It looks like you can check this out on, what the fuck is that, Twitter. The process revealed what Marge actually says during the scene, which is, quote, "Well, alright, but make sure they don't pick up any of the band's attitude towards women, liquor, religion, politics, really anything," end quote. Vintage Simpsons humor, just waiting for someone to come along and decipher it. Rayburn explained that he used a spectrogram measuring volume by color and pitch by height to isolate the ringing, remove it, and increase the volume of what was left. In addition to Marge's voice, that also included the sounds of birds and crickets, which Rayburn said were often in the audio mix depending on whether the scene took place during day or night. The Simpsons is currently in its 34th episode, which wraps in May. And we haven't seen really a good video game from that franchise in a while. And they should come out with a new one. I don't know what the fuck they do. But, I don't know, maybe a fighting game or continuation on the game that they did have. Well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like whatever. Hidden thingamadoob. Break was hell. What other news we have? Let's got some odd news here. Are libraries still a thing? I think there's a Birmingham library still there. Overdue book returned to New Jersey Library after 44 years by Ben Hooper. A New Jersey library announced the book was recently returned after anonymously being checked out in 1979. The Mercer County Library System said the book Back to Basics by the editors of Flying Magazine was due back at the library's Hopewell branch in 1979, July 25th, but it did not return to the library system until it was left anonymously in a box of donations earlier this month. Quote, "We were kind of surprised because it was so old," Andrew Merrick, the Hopewell branch manager, said. "We all just thought it was really neat, like seeing what the hours used to be and 10-cent fine for if you lost a little card. That was in there." Merrick said the library's records do not go far enough back to identify the patron who originally checked out the overdue book. Librarian said the book would have accrued more than $1,600 in fines at the current rate of 10 cents per day, but it caps fees at $6. Merrick said the library would not attempt to collect any fines if the person who checked out the books decides to come forward. When was the last time you went to the library?
I'm a big fan of public libraries. I go pretty recent. I think with kids, it's they got to get books for school and shit. It's easy to go to the library, get them, check them out. Kids don't read these days. Kind of sad. So, and it's fucking free. Go down there, get a library card. It's pretty cool, actually. They local library here, where I'm at, actually has video games you can check out, Kindles, shit like that. They actually even have, speaking of Frisbee golf, I think Frisbee golf disc that you can check out too, and pickleball sets that you can check out, all for free. So, yeah, I think the library is cool. I did laugh there that the library would not attempt to collect any fines. I like that they clarified that they're not going to pursue the $6 fine. Good on the library.
There you go. That is good.
When was the last time you went to the library, Grant Mills? Have you gone as an adult?
Maybe.
We've gone to the bookstore back in the day, but no. I like I said, I think they're underrated. I think it's kind of a yesteryear thing. We always talk about
Remember the
90s
Dewey
nostalgia.
Decimal System?
Oh
Decimal
god,
System? Decimal
fuck.
System?
Yeah, I still don't even know how to rock that motherfucker. That shit sucked.
There's no
You
way
had
that's around anymore.
No, you had to learn that shit. I actually talked to a friend of mine that's about 10, 15 years younger. And like a year ago, somehow that came up. We're talking about old shit you don't use anymore. And I mentioned we had to learn that in elementary school library class. We had to go to the library like once a week or whatever the fuck it was. And we had the librarian teach us the Dewey Decimal System. What a fucking dated thing. And you had to use the card catalog. Remember that bitch?
Oh, yeah.
God
Wow.
damn, that musty old ass index card you pulled out and it had a typed ass record and shit. So yeah, that shit sucked. That's another 90s nostalgia bullet point. The Dewey Decimal System at your public library. So
That is true.
What the fuck are y'all talking about? Jesus motherfucking Christ, yeah, that fucking shit, motherfucker, goddamn motherfucking whole ass player base shit, man.
oh yeah, that language has been in a library before. Fucking idiot.
Got some sports news going on. Green Bay Packers agreed to trade quarterback officially Aaron to the New York Giants. So, courtesy of Alex Butler, the Green Bay Packers agreed to trade star quarterback Aaron Rodgers to the New York Jets, a league source told UPI on Monday night. Neither team officially announced the transaction as pending a physical. The Jets agreed to send the Packers number 13 overall pick, a second-round pick, and a sixth-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft in addition to a conditional second-round pick in 2024. The Packers agreed to trade Rodgers, the number 15 overall pick, and a fifth-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft to the Jets. The conditional second-round pick for the 2024 what about it? The conditional second round pick for 2024 is that the Jets agreed to trade the Packer. What the? I don't even know how the hell. What does that say?
I can't read it. I haven't been to the library.
Hey. The conditional second round pick for 2024 is that the Jets agreed to trade the Packers can become a first round pick if Rodgers plays 65% of the players in 2023-24. Monday's agreement ends an off-season saga which started with Rodgers contemplating retirement or a trade request. The quarterback said in March that he intended to resume his career and wanted to join the Jets. Rodgers signed a 3-year, $150.8 million contract extension in March 2022. He remains under contract for the next 4 seasons. He is set to receive $59.9 million this season. Rodgers, 39, completed 64.8% of his throws for 3,695 yards, 26 scores, and 12 interceptions in 17 starts. Jordan Love and Danny Etling are the only 2 quarterbacks on the Packers roster for 2023. Better get a quarterback. You'll never know. Jordan Love, the number 26 overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, started just 1 game during the past 3 seasons. The Jets hired Nathaniel Hackett in January as offensive coordinator. Hackett was the Packers' offensive coordinator from 2019 to 2021. The Packers now own 3 of the first 45 picks through the first 2 rounds of the 2023 draft. They own 11 picks overall in 2023 in the 2023 draft. So it looks like they're going to make it official. I don't know. You know what would be really funny is if you went to Minnesota after this and won a Super Bowl.
Oh man, that'd be fucking irony at its best.
Brett Favre damn near did that, but
Brett Favre
just came up short. Just came out short.
Yeah.
So
Favre
looks
legend.
like we will see. Odell did not go there. he decided to go to Baltimore, which that's a money grab. He doesn't care about another championship. But Baltimore ain't gonna get one, especially not without Lamar. We don't
Yeah.
even know what's going on with that situation.
No. It's going to be a good, much bigger college fan, as we've all talked about. But I think the NFL is going to have a good, all the offseason shit. You're getting a lot more personality into the league with the different players and shit. As much as the fucking NFL tries to subdue all those personalities, though I don't know why. Let them entertain still too. But I digress. I think it's going to be a good couple of seasons coming up with all the talent in the league, and then so many of the old guys getting older, but they're still in there. It's crazy to think so many these young guys probably idolize some of the old guys, and they're going to get to play against them. So I think it'll be a good season coming up.
I think it will be good. I mean, every season I like it. I like watching. I don't care. It's football and bada boom, bada boom, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not in love with it like the college. I can watch college all day. NFL is a little bit of a. It just depends on the game and if know some of the players in there. But like I said, I think the more we're seeing some of the old cats kind of heading out to pasture and bigger personalities join the league. I just don't know why. They always say no fun league, which is a fucking cliche, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, let them fucking play. Let them ball. Let them have fun. Bring some of that XFL style in there. So I don't know.
Yes. Man, I was watching the Dark Side of Wrestling the other night, and remember? You were into wrestling like a motherfucker? So you remember Owen Hart and all that shit?
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy as fuck. I didn't know he died like that, man.
You didn't know that?
No, man. Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Of all fucking things, yeah, the pay-per-view was Over the Edge in Kansas City. I remember it like a motherfucker. Yeah, and what's another crazy thing, I actually had a Blue Blazer action figure. I bought it at a flea market, and I think I still have that bit somewhere in the original packaging. I don't know if it's worth anything. I don't think as much as I don't think they went up at one time and stuff. But yeah, it was crazy, and literally, I think they used just one of those little carabiner hooks, not even like an actual legit one. It was like some shit that you'd hook to a backpack. Did you watch? I think I've seen that one. Did you watch the whole episode? What was your takeaway besides how fucking $1 billion company used a cheap ass setup?
Oh yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
I think they ended up getting like 18 million from that, his wife and a kid. But man, that's just crazy time. I didn't even know. I was like, man, that is fucked up. And seeing all like the old Jim, what's his name? Jim Ross's old ass on there.
Yeah, he is pretty. I listen to his podcast a pretty good bit. I actually listen to usually just segments of it that him and Conrad Thompson do, and he's really good. It's funny watching him after old ass Jim Ross because he's so disgruntled now, but he's really open about the business. Wrestling is one of those things too. Chalk it up to something I don't think will ever be like it once was. The 80s and the 90s, I think were the pinnacle. People older than me may argue, but that's the only thing I can reference. But it had the mystique back then. The guys used to actually try to sell the business as being legit, and you thought, the Undertaker was a fucking dead dude from Death Valley, California and shit. Maybe as you got older, you didn't believe that shit, but they still stuck with their characters. And now it's just like, oh, Joe Smith walking down the aisle with, he's 6'1", 212. Here he is. It's just they don't have that mystique about him anymore. But yeah, I remember that Owen Hart pay-per-view. I didn't watch it. I didn't get it because I was probably about 13 at the time, and my parents weren't going to pay $40 fucking for that shit. But shitty way to go for sure. Goddamn.
Yeah, I think the new season, The Dark Side of the Ring, is I don't know if I can't remember it, but it's coming up if they hadn't already got into it. So that'd be cool to watch.
I need to get back into that. Maybe I liked a lot of all the old tells from the Ring and shit like that. There was what was that documentary? Bret Hart's was good that he did when they did the Montreal screw job. They did, I think they did one of the or Vice did the whole Montreal screw job. Did you ever watch that one about when they had Shawn Michaels won the title from him and Bret didn't know they were gonna fuck him like that?
I did not see that one.
Yeah, that was a big thing in wrestling too. And man, God, it was so good. Back when you had WCW on top and WWF was, they were both back and forth. You had NWO on one side, and motherfuckers like Stone Cold on the other. Goddamn, good shit back then.
Well, yeah, wrestling was definitely had its golden years. So, man, what a fucking series. Y'all peep that. Last story in the news, Street Fighter 6. That's coming in a couple of months, but it will let you fight a refrigerator.
Oh.
I'm not. That's weird. I remember the cars and stuff, but I don't think that you didn't really fight them as much as you did. That was like a bonus round. This is by Luke Plunkett. As a series dating back to the 80s, you would normally expect a new Street Fighter game to play it safe. Sure, every generation or two, there might be a visual shift, but Street Fighter is still Street Fighter. It began as a 1-versus-1 fighting tournament and shall forever be one until that is. Street Fighter 6 comes along. I don't even know if anybody remembers Street Fighter. It's always the second one that had all the shit going. I'm very interested in Street Fighter 6. It looks pretty cool. It's got the fancy world tour mode, makes everything look like you could ever dream of when a developer decides it's time to shake things up a bit. While we've known that the vague outline of what this new game would entail for a while, a new showcase released today, which this is back on 420, goes into huge detail about what we can expect. It's basically an open world RPG mode for, Street Fighter. Don't believe me? Take a look at Take a look at a screenshot, which for the upcoming game, Street Fighter series. Yeah, I'm sure your nerds can find that somewhere. It looks pretty, like you go and buy shit in a fucking RPG game. Customize your appearance, of course, and you get to fight a fridge.
How the fuck that work?
I don't know. I'm looking at the little thingamadoob, and he's fighting a fridge.
Oh.
I don't know. It doesn't say if it's a bonus round or like a hidden thingamadoob, but yeah. I don't know how you get into it though, so it doesn't say. That's kind of stupid. So I don't know. There is a demo if you want to see the new game, Street Fighter 6 showcase on the YouTube. As all Zutalors. So check it out. I'll probably be trying to get this one on Steam. I don't know if it's going to run that good on my computer though, but I guess we'll see. Because that would be a review. I would like to, Street Fighter 6. It looks kind of cool. So throughout all the stuff I've seen on it, so it might be an upcoming one if the gameplay is smooth enough and it won't fuck up shit and be a bearing on the actual review itself. So that we shall see, everyone. We do have a video game review coming up here, and it is an old one. Yeah. I don't think we've done this one before. This is Golden Axe. An arcade beat 'em up hack and slash, J.Wiggy. Ooh. Developed by Sega. There's a few of these, and the series takes place in a medieval fantasy world where several heroes have the task of recovering the legendary Golden Axe, the mainstay element of the series. Golden Axe. It was released in 1989 by Sega as arcade. Now these is Makoto Yoshida was the primary developer of the game, and he was also, I think it's a he, was also responsible for the creation of Altered Beast. I remember that game. I played the shit out of that game. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
The game places the player in control of one of 3 warriors, each bent on revenge against the vile dictator Death Adder. Death Adder has taken over the once peaceful land of Uria and murdered their friend and partner Alex. Several portions of this game were created, most notably for the Genesis and Master Systems. Several sequels followed. The game focuses on 3 heroes. One of them is a battle axe-wielding dwarf, Gilius Thunderhead. Gilius Thunderhead from the mines of Juliard, and whose twin brother was killed by the soldiers of Death Adder. Another is a male barbarian axe battler wielding a 2-handed broadsword looking for revenge over the murder of his mother. The last is a long sword wielding Amazon, Tyrus Flare, whose parents were killed by Death Adder. Progress is made through the game by hacking and slashing your way through Adder's forces. Aiding the characters in this quest is their ability to cast spells and hurt all enemies on screen. The force of this magic depends on the number of bars of magic power currently available. The bars are filled by collecting blue magic potions found throughout the game. The male warrior axe, limited to 4 bars, is able to cast earth spells. The dwarf Gilius is limited to 3 bars, cast lightning spells. The female warrior Tyrus can cast devastating fire magic, but her most powerful spell costs 6 bars. Now, there is a Golden Axe 2, a Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder, and Golden Axe 3, Golden Axe Beast Rider, Golden Axe Warrior, Axe Battler, and Legend of Golden Axe, Golden Axe The Duel. Man, a lot of Golden Axe variations. Went back and played this one, and I remember actually playing this one a lot. Wasn't bad. A lot kind of like Altered Beast. It kind of has that same feel. Just, run-of-the-mill side-scrolling action.
I don't remember Golden Axe. I remember Altered Beast. Altered Beast pretty cool. But yeah, Golden Axe. I don't. I'm looking at it right now and cannot repopulate any memories in my head of this. Were you a big fan of Golden Axe? Was it kind of similar to Altered Beast, you said?
Yeah, I liked it. I played it a lot. I can't remember. I remember playing it a lot, but I think it was definitely an arcade. I went ahead and brought it up on the emulator again this past weekend. It was pretty good. Brought back a lot of memories. So as far as anything, nothing really groundbreaking about it. Just classic arcade action. And sometimes that's what you need, folks. I'm going to give this a 2.5 rating. God damn it. That's 2.5.
That was the 0.5.
That was the 0.5. And so, still fun, but I mean, not all the way goddamn awesome, but hey, enough to, get your Sega, if you're craving that old school Sega side-scrolling action, I think that's enough to get it done here, folks. So definitely worth checking out. I think you can. I have it on my Dreamcast, and I think you can get it on the Switch. If not, then find an emulator and check it out. Not a bad go of it, my friends.
Yeah, it sounds like if you like the high fantasy medieval shit, and I know a lot of you nerdos like that shit, this might be a game that'll kind of satisfy that craving for you motherfuckers.
They love it.
Brody, get in the cello.
All right, let's go ahead and check out another phone call. Someone got Raj. And no, like I wrote,
Yeah, Force. This is Raj from North Carolina. Hope you're doing well. I am excited for the draft. It is looking like Bryce Young is going to be the one. I am very, very happy after all of the bullshit. We will be back in the mix. I am predicting. What are you thinking about this? And do you think he will go to the Panthers? I will hang up and listen to your responses. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you, Raj. Man, I know they hope they get him.
Yeah.
They had the first pick, I think, right?
Yeah, Panthers got the first pick. I would say I agree with Raj there. I looked at this a little bit this weekend, kind of scrolling about the draft because it starts Thursday night, right?
When is the 28th or 27th? I think, right? I think you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I think it's Thursday. So, yeah, the more I look at it, the more I look back. We've talked about it, who your first picks are, but the mock draft that I last saw has Bryce Young almost universally going to the Panthers, and I think that's a good pick. I think Bryce is I think he's more of a safe bet than Stroud, but the interesting thing I saw would be the Texans have the second when they're likely to go Will Anderson. So you could end up with back-to-back Bama picks, 1 and 2, with Bryce Young and Will Anderson, which, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them, I don't think. I think Will Anderson's a fucking steal if you get him, to the Texans. I think that's a huge win, and I would probably take him over Stroud. But, yeah, without going down the line, I think Raj nailed it. I would put money Bryce Young gets picked first.
Yeah, it looks like whole CJ's fell out of the mix there for here lately.
They said he had some whack ass S2 scores and Wonderlic was bullshit.
Oh yeah. Okay. You've been talking to old Mort Anderson or something with
Mort Anderson.
Dumbass.
Is that the right guy? I might not even be talking about Mort somebody. Mort Anderson might have been an old field goal kicker.
Yeah, was he the one with half a foot?
Hey, I think so, man. I don't even know, man. Whoever the dude with Adam Schefter, what's his fucking name? Mort something?
God damn.
I think it is. It's not. I don't think it's Anderson though. Oh my god, my Mort's fucked up. Yeah, Mort.
How the fuck
yeah.
do you ever name your kid Mort?
Well, that's like, what's that short? What's that short for? Morton? I don't know. I guess right, Morton.
God
I don't
damn.
know, man. Is that a fucking? I thought that was more of a last name. I don't know. Morton. Sounds like a last name, right? Morton.
Yeah.
Morton.
Mort Anderson was a football place kicker. Is he the one with the half of the foot? The Great Dane, a Danish former.
I don't know. I think that was. I think you're talking about the one that was like. I don't think that's him.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of. Shit.
Okay. Well, I guess Morton Anderson gets a little bit of a pass. He was born in Denmark, so I'm sure Morton is probably a little more socially acceptable name in Denmark.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Chris Mortensen.
Chris Mortensen. God
and they call what it is. They call him Mort just because of his Mortensen. Okay, I got you. I can't keep up with all these fuckers, and he's been there a minute too, though. I think so, but I don't, man. Who do I look like? The king of fucking nicknames? Shit.
I don't know.
Anyway.
If you go to your local public library, you might be able to find books on historical figures in American football. But speaking of correct or not, Whis, lightning, or a clock is right. I'm trying to figure out my fucking cliche. What is it? A clock is right twice a day. Whis may be onto something. It looks like CJ Stroud, his fall is related to poor test scores from the Wonderlic. I'm trying to find out what the actual score was. I mean, I know they put a lot of value on that, but one report says Bryce Young aced his test with a 98%. More recently, test score of Ohio State quarterback CJ Stroud has been reportedly 18%. God,
that's terrible.
That's awful. That's embarrassing. I mean, did he even fucking try?
It sounds like not.
Yeah, that's and that was what they're saying, that you're looking at Bryce Young 98, 93 for Will Levis at Kentucky. Florida's Anthony Richardson 79%, 46 for Tennessee's Hendon Hooker, which I actually liked Hendon Hooker. I hate Tennessee, but he was an exciting quarterback to watch. But goddamn, if you're looking at bad baseline and Hendon Hooker's at 46 and CJ Stroud is at 18, they're saying that's a red alert. You can't take a guy like that. That's why I have Stroud as a bust. Will that influence our baller or bust picks? I'm kind of baller or buster. Yeah.
So I wonder if he's going to stay in the top 10.
Yeah,
if he falls out of the top 10, that'd be pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, that's I mean, though, you go back and look at Jamarcus Russell. I mean, a fucking huge talent, huge guy, especially at quarterback. I mean, beast when he played college. And there's that old story that they left out the DVD for him to study or whatever and to watch plays. And they left it for him, and then it was actually a blank DVD, and then they gave it to him, and he said, "Oh yeah, I watched." And they asked him about it. He made up a bunch of shit, and it was a fucking blank DVD. And
Damn.
yeah, but I mean, as a quarterback though, that's your fucking job. It's a lot more study, a lot quicker pace. You can't just rely on instincts. Then you have to really know your game, know your defenses. So. Man, Whis gave us a brain teaser there. I didn't realize that that was a big deal. So, good job, Whis. Yeah.
Do what I can. I do what I can.
All right, let's go ahead and get into a little bit. I got a rant for today. It's going to be quick, but let's go ahead and do it.
Hey, y'all. It's your boy. Whis Craver up on here. And I'm just going to talk to y'all for a minute. My boy Grant. Well, he's got a gripe. Sometimes he talks shit. Sometimes it's pretty dumb. But then sometimes it's not. So, just fucking hang out and see what he's got to say, y'all. Don't be dumb. Ask your mom, tell me what I'm here to say. Listen, Grant means he doesn't take pills. He's just chilling. He smokes and works some time. And he doesn't lie or two. If they have some hookers around and screaming in the mud, y'all. Now I just want you to know that he's talking shit. His name is Grant Mills, and you know the deal, y'all.
What up? So, I have a rant. You know me, I'm a cologne aficionado, if you will. Have several different kind of colognes. I like to wear a combination of them sometimes. I like to smell good, you know? Why not? I like to get out there and smell good for the ladies. You know.
Oh, Miss Honey.
But you know, this wasn't even recently. They have these expensive colognes, man. I mean, man, there are some colognes out there like 200, like 435 a bottle, like 235 a bottle, man.
Goddamn.
So one time, yeah, and one of these is called Maison Francis Cardigan Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm thinking, what in the fuck is so cool about this? There's $400, right? Or whatever the fuck it is, right? So, I go to eBay, man, and I get like a little tester of the shit. And I'm like, all right, let's see what's going on. I'll see who's going on with this cologne. I'm always about new scents and stuff. Courtesan Maison Baccarat Rouge here. Man, you could spray about one spray on. You spray 2 sprays of that shit on, it's like some fucking mustard gas. Ooh. Like, that shit, you have to lay down. What the fuck, man? If I think it's stanky, that's some stanky shit. You can make stanky fucking perfumes and shit, but goddamn, I'll charge $300 for it. That shit's lethal. I mean, it smells like ass. And you're gonna charge $235 for it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You French bastards. I guess it's French. It sounds French. Maison Fratizelle.
Gotta be.
Anyway,
French.
man, don't buy that shit. It's terrible. I'd rather have some damn Aqua Velva than this shit. You know? So basically, my rant is, fuck all y'all expensive ass colognes. Man, let's go back to basics or something, man. I guess some people like it, but man, my God. You want to send somebody into a, allergic fucking anaphylactic shock or some shit after smelling this shit. I feel it could be bad. It's definitely not nothing good. Don't ever get that cologne. Anyway, I'm going to digress on this one. Not too much of a big gripe, but just something annoying. You know what I'm saying. Oh, we got to do USFL and XFL picks.
Yeah, we got
You
that.
know the deal.
You know, before we get into that, I liked your gripe.
Oh yeah, do you have a rant or a gripe?
I don't, but I agree with you on that. I think, I have a terrible, terrible sense of smell where I can't really tell the differences in colognes. My palate in food is really basic, but I'm with you that the price is ridiculous. But do you have a cologne that you like? Is there something that's, I'm sure there's a couple of them you like, but is there a favorite?
Burberry Touch is a favorite.
Okay,
It's
I've heard.
clean.
Yeah.
It smells good. Folks, I don't know if we're having technical issues. Well, now it's excellent, but sometimes my this thing is acting weird. Anyway, but no. I would say something like that, or Jean Paul Gaultier is a very clean smelling scent. Uh, something like that. What do you wear?
You know what? It's very sexy for him. Victoria's Secret. I got it as a gift, and it's really light and actually nice. It's a men's one they produce. My wife got it for me. I didn't even know they produced a goddamn men's cologne, but it's pretty light. I like that. I don't like to be overpowering. I remember for my 13th, it was either birthday or Christmas. Michael Jordan came out with the cologne. Man, remember the Michael Jordan cologne? At the bottom of it was like a basketball or some shit. I begged my parents to buy it for me. I think it was for Christmas. And I got that shit, man. That shit was stank.
Oh, damn. She's dang like
It was work. Blah, 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 blah. That, yeah. And used to get down on the body spray and shit all the time. Remember the Axe and the Bod body spray.
Ooh, bod. I remember the commercials. Ooh, what's your bod? I don't eat bod when you bod, yeah.
I gotta say though, because we talked about this back in the day, they had that one orange, and it wasn't you had to find it in certain stores. But every time I rocked that orange bod, it wasn't the one in the 3-pack. It was just one standalone. I swear I'd get compliments every fucking time. It smelled so good. But I could hardly ever find it. When I did, I mean, I probably blasted and drenched myself in it trying to holler. But yeah, they had some good body sprays back then. I mean, obviously not as fancy as a cologne or nice, but yeah, nothing. I rarely wear cologne anymore unless I'm going out or some shit. But and when I do, it's just a light little touch. But I didn't mean to digress, Grant Mills. But I liked your gripe, and that's another one for down the line. Favorite colognes.
I rock Cody Musk, y'all.
Oh god.
Cody Musk. Ooh.
That's what my lady likes, dumbasses.
Okay. Cody Musk. Isn't that horrible?
I think it smells good. I think it's crack the lid for you.
Oh god.
Well, at least you're not paying a lot for cologne.
Smell like
that
shit.
That shit is fucking cheap, bro. Cody Musk. They even make that shit anymore, man? That shit's horrible. That's like $10. Like $9. Oh my god.
Musk.
Hey, listen. It smells like musk, vanilla, jasmine, and rose, y'all.
That sounds like a woman's spray. All right. Well, I think Whis got the wrong one. All right, let's go ahead and get into picks. XFL picks for semifinals coming up this week, man. So we got a game on Saturday and Sunday. How was the? You got the results, or?
You know what? I do. I've already calculated those earlier in the day. I'll do USFL first. Grant Mills and myself. We were both 50% with 2 and 4. Whis actually at 75%, 3 out of 4 picks on the USFL. Good job, Whis. You did something. XFL. Grant, you and I both 100%. We aced that test last week on XFL, 4 out of 4. And Whis, 75% on both. He's a C average student this week with 3 out of 4 picks. So, yes, San Antonio fucked him over.
Well, yep. All right. So, now, The Saturday, April 29th game in Arlington at Houston. What are you thinking, J.Wiggy?
Arlington at Houston. You know what? I'm going to go Arlington. I've liked them this week, or the past couple weeks.
I'm going to stick with my Roughnecks.
You know I'm rocking with a H-Town Roughneck too.
Sweet. All right, Sunday, April 30th. We got Ben DiNucci and the Seattle Sea Dragons against, I forgot who the quarterback is. Is that Jordan Tamu with the DC?
DC.
Sure.
Yeah.
You going DC?
Yeah, I like DC. Sea Dragons actually have looked pretty good lately, but DC, I think they're gonna do this shit. DC.
I'm gonna go DC as well.
I'm rocking with Ben DiNucci, dumbass.
He's been pretty good actually. I wonder if he'll get back into the league.
He was with Dallas for a little bit, but he's just not that good, y'all. In the NFL, I don't know. Okay.
Good analysis.
I love this spectacular analysis here. All right. What I say? Ben DiNucci. Yeah, no, I said the DC. Whis is going with Seattle. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get into the USFL picks. This is going to be week 3 for the USFL.
But moving quickly, USFL, and then we're already in the semis on XFL. So lay it out and I'll write it down. Who do we got for the USFL?
We got a Saturday, April 29th game, 11:30 Central Time on USA Network. New Orleans Breakers versus the Birmingham Stallions at Protector Stadium. What are you thinking on this one?
I will go with the home team. Go Stallions. Giddy up.
Yeah, I'm going with the Stallions too. New Orleans is also 2-0.
I'm going with the home team, yeah.
All right, so Stallions there. Now, the next game is a 6 p.m. game, Central Time on Fox, featuring the Memphis Showboats versus the Houston Gamblers, and this one is at Memphis.
Yeah, it's shitty. Memphis looked like shit, and Birmingham beat their asses, but Memphis, I mean, just play was horrible, so there's no way I can go with them. I'm going to go with the Houston Gamblers.
I'm going with Houston as well.
I'm going Memphis, Tennessee, yeah.
All right. Maybe they'll do something. Now, I got the Sunday game. This game, y'all, is 11 a.m. on the Peacock, and Pittsburgh Maulers versus Philadelphia Stars at Ford Field in Michigan.
Ugh, 2 Pennsylvania teams, both coming off pretty shitty losses. I'm flipping a coin. I'll go Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Stars on this.
I'm going Philadelphia Stars, yeah.
And we got the 3 o'clock game, Central Time, Fox. New Jersey Generals versus the Michigan Panthers at Ford Field, Michigan.
Oh, yeah, I got a branching out from Birmingham. I'm going to go with the Generals, New Jersey.
I'll go Michigan on this one.
I'll go with the New Jersey Generals, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's our picks, yo. What's up? That is our picks. So we will get with that on next week. Boom digging, man. Woo! Been a great show, man. Yeah. What's going on for this coming week, my friend?
We got to watch some draft because we got to get a baller or buster going on next week after, whenever you want to set it up. So I'll be watching the draft, and I actually may get a chance to go see Birmingham fall out this weekend. Debating, got an invite today to go check out the Stallions Saturday, but man, that's an early game, 11:30.
That is a bit early.
Yeah, I may take it up though. It's kind of fun getting down there, so may do that. Still working on the J.Wiggy man cave, and just trying to take it easy, kick back a little bit. What about you, Grant Mills, Whis?
You got anywhere to go out in the field, or you posted up?
You know what? Actually, yes. Let me look at my calendar here. I'm going local tomorrow, and then Thursday, I actually think I'm heading up to Memphis for a file I'm working on. So,
you going to Memphis?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, don't even really like going up there, but I'm gonna try to get up there, leave early, get back early. So, you ever drive
You
up
gotta
there?
check out you gotta check out a barbecue spot, or the Dyer's Hamburgers is in Memphis, man. The famous deep fried ones.
Barbecue may be on the menu. I've actually been craving some good barbecue. I was talking about this. This is why I want to get my deck and my man area, cave, retreat, ultimate room finished, because I want to get some grilling out this summer, have a couple of drinks outside, chill a little bit. We need to bring those back.
For sure, baby.
For sure. What you got? You gonna be out in the field this week? Any weekend plans?
I'm in the field every day, baby.
Goddamn.
So, well, I'll just be out doing whatever. I'm gonna probably hit one of my spots on Thursday night, and then I'm gonna just I'll get a routine going. The spot Thursday night, the neighborhood spot Friday night, and then maybe do some hopping on Saturday. Try to get out, because I think next weekend's still gonna be fairly nice. As far as it's going so far, I never know, that could change. But yeah, what about you, Wissy?
I don't even know. Me and Baby probably can go do something. I'm not even sure yet. But oh, she's calling me right now. Gotta go get.
Okay.
Wow, that sounds familiar.
Oh, Buster. All right then. Well, shit, man. Let's go ahead. We're about to get on out of here. But man, any final thoughts, J.Wiggy? Words of wisdom.
Yeah, when life gives you lemons, make a whiskey sour.
What? All right, everyone. So we will be back next Monday, 9:30 in the Dirty Everyone. The best world. Oh shit! I always fuck that up. I don't even know what I was gonna say. But I will say this. Check out the old shows from 1 to 90. What is this? 3? Yeah, fun shit. You'll laugh. You might be disgusted, but you'll like it. Oh yeah! So we'll be back next week with Baller or Buster.
Fuck yeah.
And man, you guys have a great weekend. Be back here next Monday, 9:30 in the Dirty. Smoke it up.